Stormy Daniels takes the stand. Says she's afraid of that man, Trump, the predator. Welcome back to the channel, Culture Confederacy here. It's Tuesday night. So Stormy Daniels was on the stand today. This Trump trial. Needless to say, it did not go so well for the prosecution. And I gotta say thank you again for watching, subscribing, being a part of this thing called the Culture Confederacy. I just checked my one video I posted about these protesters at USF that were arrested for unlawful assembly. So far, that video is up at nearly 2,000 views. I struck a chord with you guys somewhere. I don't know. I'm just a regular guy out here. So we're up to 224 subscribers. So thank you again for being a part of this thing called the Culture Confederacy. It's a lot of fun doing this channel, and I wouldn't be here without you guys. That's the honest to God truth. So let's just have some fun tonight, because this case, this Trump trial, reminds me of what happened with Liberace back in '59. Now, if you're not familiar, back in '59, Liberace sued the Daily Mirror. The columnist William Connor, name of his column was Cassandra, and he hinted that Liberace was homosexual. And at the time, Liberace was giving this big tour in England, so he sued William Connor. Now, this is what William Connor said in his column about Liberace. But this was so sensational. I mean, it just took England by storm. But this is what he said about Liberace. Quote, "The summit of sex, the pinnacle of masculine, feminine, and neuter, everything that he, she, and it can ever want, a deadly, winking, sniggering, snuggling, chromium-plated, scent-impregnated, luminous, quivering, giggling, fruit-flavored, mincing, ice-covered heap of mother love." That was 1959. Wow. Now, Liberace throughout his life had some legal skirmishes, but as Liberace learned, all publicity is good publicity, as Trump is finding out here. And you should see these people in the media. They're gloating over the fact that Trump might go to jail. They're salivating over this. You can just see it dripping from the TV screen. They want Trump in jail. I said before, that would be the greatest media blitz ever. Trump in jail. See all supporters out there? No, I didn't, pardon me. I didn't vote for Trump. Let me take a sip of my coffee. I didn't vote for Trump. But that would be the greatest media blitz ever. Because you see supporters out there, free Trump, free Trump, free Trump. He would win in a landslide after that. Whether you hate the guy or not, he would win a landslide. So this is over at the Daily Beast. I thought I'd share that with you. This case, or this suit that Liberace brought against the Daily Mirror, the column Cassandra. But it turns out that Stormy Daniels has quite a career. Oh yes, quite a career. So according to the Daily Beast here, it says, pardon me, after years of dancing, Daniels began her porn career in 2002 with a girl-on-girl scene in the movie American Girls Part 2. And that launched her career, or a contract, with Wicked Pictures, which dominated the industry during the 2000s, early 2000s, in which she starred in such films here as Revenge of the Dildos and The Vagina Code. Revenge of the Dildos and The Vagina Code. Now, she did have a cameo in The 40-Year-Old Virgin, Knocked Up. So she's had quite a career. And she even had a stint, it says here, she had a stint running for U.S. Senate, Louisiana. And the name of her campaign, I kid you not, Stormy Daniels, screwing the people honestly. Uh-huh. And she said that had she won that run, now she was running against, let me check the guy's name here, David Vitter, a Republican who was linked to a D.C. prostitution ring in 2007. Had she won, she would have given up the porn industry, adult film industry altogether, but said she, unfortunately, couldn't afford to keep it up. She couldn't afford to keep it up. Is she transsexual? Transgender? Is it transgender? Anything you want to be today, right? LGBTQ plus to the third degree of N, -2 to the Sixth degree of what? Who knows what it is? You are what you are. Just accept it. Who are you to deny my love? Now, CNN has a very funny article here, trying to be serious. And they get into some of the juicier bits of what happened on the stand today. So I thought I'd share that with you. So she has this encounter with Trump. It says here, Stormy Daniels described sexual encounter in detail. On Tuesday morning, Daniels walked the jury through the details of her 2006 encounter with Trump in his hotel room where the adult film star says she slept with Trump. Trump has since denied the affair. Daniels described what was in Trump's hotel room, including the black and white tile floor and the big mahogany table in the center of the foyer. She described the dinner conversation. She was impressed Trump asked about the business of the adult film industry and not just about sex. Sex, X. Sex, S-E-X. Sex. She also told jurors about when she, quote-unquote, spanked Trump right on the butt with a copy of one of his magazines. Now, this is where it gets pretty saucy. So she said that Trump stood up between her and the door. Well, let me back it up a moment. So she says that after she went to the bathroom, she emerged to find Trump on the hotel bed in his boxers and a t-shirt. So what? All guys do that. I roam around here in my apartment with sweats, okay? And no shirt. Just my sweats and no shirt. And no, don't ask me to send you pictures, okay? So, at first I was just startled like a jump scare. I wasn't expecting somebody... There you go. At first I was just startled like a jump scare. I wasn't expecting someone to be there, especially minus a lot of clothing. Hello? You're there with a rendezvous, for a rendezvous with Trump. What do you think, lady? I mean, either this woman is really dumb or she's really naive. She said the Trump coach stood up between her and the door, not in a threatening manner. He didn't come at me. He didn't rush at me. Nothing like that. Now, here's what I would have asked. So, when Trump took off her bra and panties, were they on the chair or were they hanging from the ceiling fan going 100 miles an hour? Apparently, the sex was so good with Trump, Daniels admits that she blacked out. Kid you not. She says, it says here, she said that she blacked out while they had sex. I had my clothes off and my shoes off. I removed my bra. We were in missionary position. She's an old-fashioned girl, don't you know? Missionary position. And they have one of these courtroom sketches here. I think we should have cameras in the courtroom all the time. I want to see the nitty-gritty. Show me it all, baby. But the judge had to cut off Daniels at a certain point because she was getting a little too explicit on the stand. Again, thinking she was in a porno or an episode of One Life to Live 1978. So I thought I'd share this with you. It just gets crazier and crazier by the moment. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Another one-take type. So thank you again for watching, subscribing, being a part of this thing called the Culture Confederacy. You can find me at X or at X, Culture Confederacy, at Culture Confed 1 on X. I still have a hard time saying that because I'm so used to Twitter, don't you? I still think of it as Twitter. And sometimes when you go search for X, all you see is the letter X. So you have to hit, insert Twitter in the search engine. Or you can find me at Instagram, hashtag Jason Composes, because I write music in my spare time. This is the Culture Confederacy saying peace out, stay safe, everybody. God bless this thing called the United States. I'll catch you next time. And you all have a great Tuesday night.